Well, Danny's a tough act to follow with the year they've had, but I think similar to him with the losses that the men's team has had, we as well have played just a really tough schedule this year that I was hoping we would take a little bit more advantage of the opportunities, but we unfortunately have been on the wrong end of some 4-3 matches quite a bit this year. But also at the same time, I think being that close to these teams says a lot about this group and the direction they're headed. And as we just said, having 2 players in the top 100 for us is, I think, a program first. If not, it's a long time since that's happened. So, individually we're having some success, and as you build, hopefully that turns into some more team success down the road. We have to win these next 2 matches to make the Big Ten tournament, so that's sports, that's pressure, and hopefully we can be on the right side of the matches this weekend.
Can you talk about what Lauren Chapaya has meant for this program and just the number of wins that she will leave with?
Well, hopefully 2 more than she has now. But, and then obviously we're hoping to get her into the NCAA tournament, which hasn't happened, I think, since '07. But yeah, right now I think she's currently the top 5 winningest player here, which says obviously a lot about just what she's done individually, but also for the program when I'm recruiting. Obviously that's something that I try to make everyone hear, because when I got here she was a sophomore and had about a 500 record, and we'd like to think we had something to do with her improving every year. But a lot of it just, again, comes down to the hard work that she puts in, not just while she's here, but also over the summer, over the breaks. She's the kind of kid that any coach would want in terms of work ethic, and just a great ambassador to our program.
What's the team's mindset heading into the final 2 with knowing they have to win it? Is there pressure? Are they putting pressure on themselves, or are they just going out and playing free?
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to talk about. I think this weekend as well, we split with Indiana, Purdue, and I think they do really want to win, and I think they're just struggling with how to manage those feelings and pressure that they're putting on themselves. The only way to get through it is to be in it, so hopefully this past weekend helps them be a little bit more comfortable this weekend. But I think they're at a point where they know that they should be in the tournament, so it's a little bit different now. It's sort of like Chapaya knowing that she should be winning when she's now ranked top 50 in the country and most of her opponents aren't. She's now not the underdog anymore. So, I'm hoping they handle it a little bit better than Sunday.
So what type of competition are you facing then this weekend?
Well, Rutgers is ranked 14 out of 14, so I would like to think we're going to pick up a win Friday, but you never know. And Maryland, I think, is around 6, so they're going to be a tough team to play. They have some pretty good players in that lineup, so we're going to have to show up. And, for us too, not that everyone doesn't in the Big Ten deal with this, but this past weekend was the first time we've been outside since October, so the fact that we played as well as we did Friday against Indiana, I was kind of surprised in terms of just, it's a little bit different going outside, and indoor players tend to have shorter points. Chapaya's serve seems to do a lot more inside. She gets a lot more free, quick points, and that's something that they're trying to handle as well. Just points aren't over as quickly. We were in pretty good heat. You could tell that we were a little bit tired on Sunday, so hopefully we can win for sure. We definitely have the ability, but we're going to have to show up on every court, and that's kind of been the whole season. It's just getting 6 players to show up at the same time on the same day.
You talked about you've had several close 4-3 losses. What's it going to take to maybe turn some of those around?
That doubles point. That kills me. Yeah, really, I think every time we've won the doubles point, which isn't many times, we've won the match. The fact that we're getting 3 singles matches almost every competition is unbelievable, especially at the top. The fact that we're getting 1 and 2 almost all the time is insane, really, at this level. So it's just we definitely have a gap in the middle of our lineup that we're trying to figure out how to get another win. But against Michigan, having Kate and Chapaya beat 2 people top 15 in the country, you can't expect that to happen on a regular basis, and we need to get some more help from the other positions.